Before we begin, and no, this is not my normal range, let me just reassure everyone that behind my little gallery setup here of old paint cans, there is a hole in these woods. It's fairly deep, and the sides are fairly steep, and that is where anything that goes over that line of junk is going to end up. I don't expect anything to do so, but I thought I'd say something before anybody popped into the comments. This is 100% safe. Done it before. Alright, on with it. With fall festivals and fairs still going on, I thought this was a good time to talk about this little piece. This is a Winchester Model 60. These were introduced in the early 1930s, right as the Great Depression started, so that didn't help. Then World War II happened, so production was slow to get going. But once it did after the war, these things were everywhere. These are a derivative of the Winchester Model 1890 pump-action .22 rifle. Not a lot of difference. I think chamber dimensions and the pump handle here, or your fore end, were the biggest changes between the two. This is of course fed via a tube magazine. You can see the shell slot there. You just turn that, pull this out, and that frees up this tube under the barrel to fill with your ammunition. We have a fairly simple sight setup. For some reason this front sight it appears bent. I don't know, maybe my granddad bought this off of Carney down on his luck or something. Anyhow, this magnificent little rifle has spent most of its life in the closet, and it shows. A little speckling here and there. Somebody's played with it too much over the years. Wasn't me. Very nifty little guns. This gun was manufactured something like 84 years ago. Late 47, early 48 is where I could track the serial number to. Magnificent little rifle. It's on loan to the channel. I'm keeping it safe for my grandparents. My grandma wanted me to keep it locked up and problem free. The action is glass smooth, and that trigger is fantastic. Let's see if we can make double sure that got in the shot. It's a single action trigger, much like on that Heritage Rough Rider pistol. The only thing it does is drop that hammer. If we take a look at the mechanism, and see we have the transfer bar, or the we have the action bar there. That, oh, I've got it in half cock. One moment. There we go. A fine little weapon. This is of course a takedown weapon. I'm not doing that today. I know my luck and I'm not going to chance it. But it does run. And it runs very well, especially for something that's 84 years old. I'll be lucky to walk when I'm 84. But this is a fun little piece, and I'm going to load it up, and we're going to go shoot it a little bit. To load, take the knurled cap, twist that little nub out of its slot, and pull this tube. Now these tubes aren't the strongest thing in the world. First rounds on tap today are going to be these little cheapy Remingtons. You simply follow the diagram, drop it in the slot, let it slide, and repeat till the weapon 3 has, I believe, 14 in the tube. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and I think we can get 15 in it. Yep. Yep. 15 rounds. Then we shut that, let the spring build up its pressure, and lock it in place. That's ready to go. You don't want to work that action until it's time to. These will be the other type of ammunition fired today. Supposing that the tube isn't kinked. It was when I got it, and I tried to straighten it out. I'm pretty sure I got it. We've not test fired it. We're going to do that together. We have a standard 40 grain 22 long rifle and a 60 grain 22 long rifle bullet and a 22 short case. This is the Aguila Sniper Subsonic. These things are great. It's about the same weight as an average 5.56 round, but with the full charge of a 22 short pushing it. Quite a nifty little thing there. Go ahead and mix these together. I don't think I'll get them mixed up. I will drop one though. Anyway, see you folks on the range. Winchester Model 60 22 pump action rifle. The half cock notch is your safety. Do not rely on that. Let's see, after that, nothing's in the magazine. I believe I was short stroking it, causing those hiccups. That couldn't have been too terribly loud. Try a few of these subsonics. Another couple more. That's why I'm laying in the world. There is no tactical reload with this rifle. And one last stroke time. Alright. Come on, stupid. If y'all quit it, I'll get out of here. That was the other thing about this design. There's no disconnect on the hammer. So you just pump till the thing's empty. Then you gotta be Johnny on the spot with that reload. Not my best work, but not my worst either. Still in all, a fine weapon for an 84-year-old 22. Hell of a piece. Hell of a piece. Real fun.